halftime. I mean, that's not breaking news, or at least it shouldn't be breaking news. Jake Fromm looked okay. Justin Fields looked okay. The running backs looked okay. The receivers looked okay. I mean, playing a lot of young guys in this game. Justin Fields is getting some playing time here. Speed on this team. The speed is just ridiculous. I mean, I know it's Austin Peay, so I mean, like I said, none of this is unexpected if you've been paying attention. I mean, outside of a few potato typer trolls, everybody and their brother knew what was happening in this Georgia game here. So, but it was good play. I mean, that's really the only benefit to having a cupcake game like this week one is you get to see a lot of these freshmen that you have been following their recruitment through high school, excited to finally see them play or whatever. I mean, Justin Fields got in. D-Rob had a 72-yard touchdown run on a jet sweep. Holyfield, a nice touchdown run where he broke a few tackles, made a few guys miss. DeAndre Swift is DeAndre Swift. What can you say? The guy's a video game character. Justin Fields, a few nice runs, no mistakes, which is good. That's really what all you're looking for from a freshman like that, coming in for a couple of series. No boneheaded mistakes, couple of good passes, couple of good runs. The defense is shutting Austin Peay down. They got a few first downs. They had one pretty good drive, Austin Peay. I'll give them some credit. Moved down the field, got a couple of first downs, but we shut them down, of course, kept them out of the end zone. They did have one field goal attempt where they got down to about the 25 or 30-yard line, but they missed the field goal. Other than that, defense has pretty much just shut them down. The only thing really I'm looking for out of this second half is no injuries, right? Heading into next week with South Carolina, who looked good today against a nobody team, just like Georgia, who they play. Coastal Carolina dominated them. Bentley put up good numbers. Their running game looked good. Debo looked good. Brian Edwards looked good. I mean, everybody, Rico Dowdle, all the guys for Carolina you thought would look good today looked good. So we'll see them next week in Columbia. So hopefully we get through the second half with no major injuries. It's really the only thing I'm waiting on for the second half of this game. Though I just don't want any. You just don't want any injuries here, and we've got some players that are sitting out this game that probably could play if this game mattered or was against a better opponent. I mean, Terry Godwin's not playing at all. We got our starting corner is not playing. Tyreek McGee is sitting this game out. Both of those guys probably be out next week. But Tyson Campbell has looked pretty good today. Now, it's hard to judge our defensive backs really in this game because Austin Peay is an option team. They don't really throw the ball that much. But Tyson Campbell has been more physical than I kind of expected him to be. I knew he was had elite potential as a cover corner, but it's been nice to see him come up on a lot of these option plays and stick the running back, meet the cornerback at the edge, that kind of thing. So he's looked good. Brenton Cox has gotten some playing time today. Another freshman, he's looked pretty good. No complaints, really. Again, I know it's Austin Peay. Who's on the list for tomorrow already, though? Tomorrow your season is over. Video is coming in the morning. Texas. Somebody affiliated with the University of Texas. Tom Herman, the school president, the vice chancellor. Whatever they had, I don't know whoever, somebody affiliated with Texas owes UNCLELOU a series of apologies. This is embarrassing and sad. I'm officially off the Texas train. Screw Texas, they're terrible. What happened to Tom Herman's ability to run an offense? I mean, watching Texas play football is like pulling teeth. I don't understand. I'm done with them. Forget Texas. Their game got delayed. I think they're even still playing. And I don't even care if they come back and win. They just look terrible at this point. Ole Miss won today, like I told you they would. But of course, I told you Texas would win, so I lost that one. So Ole Miss was a win for me. Texas was a loss. The Voltards are doing Voltard things against West Virginia. I'll admit Tennessee's defense is playing a little bit better than I thought it would. Their offense is terrible, though. Their offense is terrible. So 10-7 at halftime for the Vols. To start the game, right? Tennessee gets the ball first. Their first series, they lose 10 yards. punt on 4th and 20. West Virginia gets the ball, goes down, kicks field goal, goes up. So I said, well, here we go again with the Voltars. But really, Tennessee's defense has done a pretty good job of holding Will Greer in check so far. We'll see what happens in the second half. What is it, 13-7, I think, at halftime of that game. And then Auburn, Washington, a hell of a game here. 15-13. Now Auburn is up over Washington in that game on the bottom down here. That game's going to halftime now. Auburn 15, Washington 13. I told you this was one of the hardest games of the week to pick. I knew it would be a close game. I ended up going with Washington on that one, so we'll see what happens in the second half. Tonight, you got the Golden Domers. I have a feeling Touchdown Jesus might be converting to Islam tonight. I think Michigan's going to put a beating on them. We'll see. And then you got Alabama and Louisville. Alabama will win that game. It won't be close in the end, although it wouldn't surprise me if Louisville throws the ball around on Alabama some. Their defensive secondary is absolute garbage. Alabama I'm talking about. And really, you got to watch that Alabama game just to see the quarterback circus and see how Nick Saban handles that. But anyway, no surprises in this Georgia game. Georgia has a whole bunch of points. Austin Peay has 0 points. I don't know what else you expected, really. Let's get through this second half. All at the end. Have a good morning, though, if you can. I don't know.